Sorry. Thank you very much for coming here to support us. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
We also come to support us.
Yes.
And when you get me, I told them I'm coming here with you. He said he also want to just come and say hi to you guys and wish us well.
Just want to wish you well and just make sure that at least we still have that great support for everyone. Irrespective of the outcome, we are happy to be Nigerians and we play Nigerians. But the greatest hope is that we just wish we're able to beat the host tomorrow, right? Well done.
Super Eagles there being supported by JJ Okocha. Welcome you on the show, 360 Sport on Trust TV. Adeni Gishafe. Well, as I said, the D-Day is here. No going back. They just have to play that game today, they like it or not. We'll be looking at that particular game. Nigeria versus Cote d'Ivoire. It'll be happening live by 6 p.m. tonight. Well, that particular match will be on. Now, no going back. Nigerians are really talking tough there. We'll be looking at that story this hour. But before we talk about football, let's quickly talk about handball. African Handball Nations Cup taking place in Egypt. Our own team, Golden Arrows, they fought hard against Angola. That's the first story we're looking at. Gallant Golden Arrows lose against Angola in first game. They lost out in that game 24-26, just by 2 points. They fought hard. They left Nigeria on Monday. They reached Egypt and they play on Wednesday. Well, right now, the first game has been actually lost by 2 points against Angola. They'll be facing Kenya and also Tunisia in their remaining group game. Hopefully, they will do well in this particular competition. This is the Nations Cup for handball taking place in Egypt. As we are giving attention to football, let's also remember that some Nigerians are in Egypt fighting hard to also represent us in handball. Well, good one out there. Just to let you have a feel of what they played yesterday over there in Egypt. Nigeria 24, Angola 26. That game ended 2 points extra for Angola team. Right now, back to talk about football. The D-Days, as I said earlier, I have in the studio, well, someone that actually done the business of playing football with so many clubs in Nigeria, in fact, outside Nigeria. I have Vincent Christopher, who is here with us to talk sports on the show. Vincent Christopher of Nigeria.
Of Nigeria.
Well, good to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, the D-Day is here. We can't, nobody can hide. Either Nigeria or Cote d'Ivoire, none of us can hide. We have to play that game. Before we talk about that game, let's quickly look at the result of AFCON that we actually played yesterday, where some matches were played yesterday in AFCON. Morocco showed the reason why they called them the Atlas Lion, and they roared against Tanzania. Siais scoring in the 30th, Onahi 77, and Enesri also adding another one to make it 3-0 in that game. DR Congo 1, Zambia 1. Wissa and Kangwa, both of them sharing the sport for DR Congo and Zambia in that particular, those two games. Looking at these two games, were you expecting Morocco to win outrightly 3-0 against Tanzania?
Actually, I was expecting Morocco to win, but at the end of the day, if you check the result of the previous matches, there were a lot of surprises. So, though I give it to Morocco, that Morocco will win, but I was having it at the back of my mind that at the end of the day, maybe we might still see surprises. Maybe Tanzania might pull something, either a draw. You understand? So I didn't give it to Morocco totally, completely. But at the end of the day, it came out the way I thought initially. You understand? So I was thinking Morocco, these people, Tanzania will spring up surprises just like other countries did. against Tunisia, against Egypt. Egypt find it very difficult. They were lucky to have gotten that penalty at that time. You understand? If not, they would have lost out. But they ended up having a draw.
And if you look at this tournament, it seems we've seen a lot of upsets coming up, shocking moments. We've seen how big teams struggled. So far, it has been Morocco, Senegal, and Cote d'Ivoire that have won outrightly. No question about that.
Yes, that's to tell you, no country is an underdog. Presently, every club, the whole countries in Africa have they've come up. You understand? They've come up of age because most of their players, you find their players playing abroad in different clubs. So you don't underrate any team now. You understand? Because when you underrate, at the end of the day, they will shock you. They will surprise you. And that is what we are seeing.
But really, if you look at this tournament, it's been a real upset tournament. And Ghana lost against Cape Verde. We saw Egypt, actually, they had to scramble for an equalizer. We saw Cameroon, Nigeria, our own. We also saw we play against Equatorial Guinea, had to play 1-0 draw. And this tournament so far I think AFCON is becoming tougher now.
Yes, it's becoming tougher because just like I said, most of the clubs, you find out that most of their players, no matter how small a country is, you find out that most of their players are equally playing abroad. You understand? So they have this mentality, they have this focus, they have the orientation that yes, we can do this. It's no longer the way it used to be. For Nigeria, when we meet any African country, we are like, we have hope of winning 3-0, 4-0 and all of that. So it's a different ball game altogether now. So like in our first game, you'll be surprised that I really believe that was the game where we're supposed to like go with everything so that we'll secure our 3 points and we'll be sure of qualifying. Do you understand? And we're meeting a tougher team today. Which is the host country. It's not easy to play against the host country. Their supporters are there, their fans are there, it's their ground, it's their backyard and all of that. So a lot of pressure will be put on the team. And had even we won our first game, at least we'll go out and play at ease. Do you understand? Because the more you play with pressure, the more mistakes you make. But it depends on the players. You understand? And I expect our players to push, to go with that zeal of winning mentality at all costs. But at the end of the day, sometimes when you look at our Super League, like the first match, honestly, I was a little bit surprised because we're playing as if there's nothing at stake.
Okay, well, let me just cut you there right now. Let's go to the main one proper. 2023 AFCON. We can upset Cote d'Ivoire, according to Eagles, despite home support. That's the story we're looking at. That will be the story we're actually considering right now. We can upset Cote d'Ivoire. Super Eagles are already talking. And from the way it is right now, Nigerians can't wait to see what they will be doing. We'll be starting that particular story alongside our brother over there in UK, talking about S.A. Oduko, ex-international chairman of Fresh FC Academy. Let's have you, S.A. Oduko, you are there. Well, Nations Cup is ongoing and it's a big one. Nigeria vs Cote d'Ivoire by 6 p.m. today. Already, Eagles are saying we can upset Cote d'Ivoire. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm fine.
Excellent. Yes, it's exciting for Africa and most especially Nigerian, the lovers, you understand, of football all over the world. And so the African Cup of Nations, it's actually, you understand, a platform for us to, to demonstrate the capability of the Super Eagles. So the Super Eagles, they have the potential to actually win the Nations Cup. We've seen crop of players, you understand, over the years. And when we get to the main tournament, it seems sometimes as if we don't have a very good start. It's always, you understand, similar to Nigeria national team. We kind of seem to underrate the smaller countries. But right now, football is in the modern stages now that you cannot underrate any team. So against Cote d'Ivoire, we know we're disappointed against Guinea. The last match, that we played, we could have, have a win from that game and be comfortable. But against Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria has this mindset and the power to come from behind and to show that they are superpowers. But against Cote d'Ivoire, we see that most of these big teams and big countries always want to be toes and toe with Nigeria because they know Nigeria has the potential to win. like JJ, what JJ said, that experience, you understand, will come into the play. Yes, we have players, you understand, that are there that will be able to pull, you understand, this game through. And when it comes to these top countries like Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria show their quality. And if they put that teamwork together, I believe we're capable of winning this game against Cote d'Ivoire.
A big one there. We've been joined by Oduko from Milton Keys in UK, talking about the match tonight. Well, a big one there. According to him, if Eagles can put their heads together, they can actually pull through against Cote d'Ivoire. Right now, still continue on the show. Let's actually get to the studio. From your own side, Eagles are saying we can upset Cote d'Ivoire.
Yes, it's very possible. We can upset Cote d'Ivoire because just like they said, we have the experience. But experience is one thing. Then the mindset is another. Putting these two together, we'll definitely get there. Do you understand? And previously, we were supposed to win that match, but we ended up with a point, which we thank God for that, and we appreciate them for what they did. So now, in this very match against the host team, they are playing against all odds. So what I expect of them, they should put everything together. The experience, the determination, the mindset, the zeal, the push, and everything, so that we'll make sure that we don't, at least let us get a point. Let us escape with a point in this game so that our chances of qualifying will be bright.
Well, talking about the chance to be bright now, well, the Minister of Sports Development, that's Senator N already talking that awake the spirit of 2013. That's the next story we're looking at together because the D-Day is here and going to be the clash of the Titan between Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire. Let's look at that story. AFCON, awake the spirit of 2013. That's what we're looking at right now, according to the story that we're looking at. Well, from the fact that the Eagles will be playing against Cote d'Ivoire, the Minister of Sport Development says, go out there. What you did in 2013, at least we have two players, Ahmed Musa and Kenneth Omiro was part of the 2013 team. Yes. Go there and awaken that spirit and do it against Cote d'Ivoire.
Yes. So what I expect, like sometimes when you play your first match and you're unable to get the desired results, so to say, I expect Ahmed Musa to start today. That is my own. I expect Ahmed Musa to come in because just like you rightly said, if he's referring to 2013, Ahmed Musa was part of that team. Do you understand? So
and to awaken that spirit.
To awaken the spirit. So you should be the leader in the team. Do you understand? So that his presence there, he would definitely have the mind and everything to push and carry these boys along. At the end of the day, if maybe by first half, second half, then maybe the coaches might now say, okay, let's rest this guy and see how somebody else can come in. Maybe by then, the damage must have been done. You understand? So if I'm still emphasizing, if they are mentioned in 2013, the Ahmed Musa should start today's game. That's my own opinion.
A big one there. Well, Oduko, well, do you agree with that? Because the minister is saying they should awake the spirit of 2013, how they did it. You want to go with that spirit?
Yes, it is. One side, you understand, I agree with the minister. And in another side, you understand there has to be a fresh spirit. Because most of the team in 2013 are not there again, but we can still carry that spirit over. And carrying that spirit over takes, you understand, how will I put it? It takes understanding of why they are actually there and what they want to achieve. What they want to really achieve. And my very good friend, talking about Ahmed Musa, yes, it's a boost, you understand, to the team. One, experience, and two, you understand, his leadership quality. And I think he's a guy, you understand, that brings a team together. But if we want to make effective use of, such player, I think it is wise that we bring him when it's actually really needed, because, the power, and the pace that, he normally uses when he's young should be reserved, you understand, to finish the work, you understand, an unexpected team. So that is what I would suggest. But even bring him in first half, I don't know the effectiveness, you understand, it's going to bring, and it's going to dwindle down, you understand, so quickly. And once an effective player dwindles down, you understand, in a team, it actually decreases the morale of the team. But when he's coming to inject, you understand, the pace to boost the team up. Let's say, you understand, in the second half, it goes a long way and it will revive the spirit of the other players to say, hey, listen, our leader is here. We must make this work because what he puts in is what we understand we're going to put in. So every manager, you understand, have a different philosophy and how, you understand, they want to win the match. For me, I would suggest that it can go either way, but that is what, you understand, I believe. So yes, let's awaken the spirit, you understand, of 2013. But as my brother said, and we all have been saying, the team, the players need to understand that they are there for a purpose. And the purpose is to make Nigeria great, to be at the top.
Good one. Good one there. The point is to make Nigeria great, to make us proud as they are playing Cote d'Ivoire today. We've been looking at different story coming in concerning Nigerian team Super Eagles facing Cote d'Ivoire, the Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire, by 6 p.m. today. And it's a big one. Oduko joined us from Milton Keynes in England, while Christopher Vincent has been with us in the studio. Let's go to another one. This time around, someone who has actually been there. In fact, they call it the Mercurial midfielder, Austin JJ Okocha. He was, at least he has been with the team. He was, we saw earlier the video where he was having a dinner with the Super Eagles squad. But right now, he says experience will count. Talking about JJ Okocha there. Right now, as we're talking about that, we look at the story that has to do with Okocha says experience, key factor to win against Cote d'Ivoire. JJ Okocha, you agree with this?
Yes, experience, just like he rightly said, is a key factor, you understand, to win against Cote d'Ivoire. But just like I said, the experience is there. Then the mind now, the mindset is another thing. Do you understand? So putting these two factors together, automatically, it will get us there.
Automatically, it will actually get us there. So talking about JJ Okocha, Oduko, you've actually mentioned it earlier, but JJ has been there to inspire our squad, Super Eagles, and right now you see experience will count, because if you look at Cote d'Ivoire, they have the home support, they have everything at stake, but Eagles, they are coming with everything they just have to offer to win this game. According to JJ, if they can put in more experience, they can do the business against tough Cote d'Ivoire team.
Yeah, JJ, a very good friend. We're here together, right? And one of my, you understand, iconic players that look up to, inspires a lot of us. And when people like JJ, Taribo West, are present, you understand, in the national team, Kano Wankwo, you understand, he add, you understand, value, even though they are not on the pitch, add value to the team. And yes, rightly said, you understand, by Austin, JJ, experience counts a lot in winning critical games like this against, top, you understand, countries like Cote d'Ivoire. And again, Cote d'Ivoire, the host country, and so they have a lot of, you understand, advantage, but the experience still has to be put together. And those, you understand, the experience in the team, they need to bring that experience in, and not just to be present in the team, because you need to win the game. When you need to win the game, and I believe, you understand, in the modern football, is the application of the experience, you understand, that you want to bring that different je ne sais quoi, like how, you understand, you put it, in the game. So coming in, the experience will play, you understand, a little factor in it. And as we are saying all the time, Nigeria need to hit the ground running from the beginning of the game. Because when Cote d'Ivoire become, you understand, the first team, to win, to score, or to score today, it will be very challenging. Because the whole crowd, you understand, will be behind them. And so that experience to understand that we need to be ahead and maintain that lead will bring, you understand, advantage. So it's going to be more than experience that I say, but it's needed, but it's how they actualize it, you understand, in the game proper. And that is what will bring the results.
That's what's going to be the result coming from Oduko there. Well, right now, Vincent Christopher, a big match today. Lord Nigerians, they can't wait till 6 p.m. From the way it is. Do you see Eagles winning this game?
Yes, because I want to say they know the position of things presently in the team. Our first match, we're hoping for 3 points. We're able to get 1, which we thank God for. So now, they have to put everything possible. Do you understand? Just like we were hammering on experience. Yes, experience is needed. And equally, the zeal, the mindset, because it's the mindset that will now push you to apply that experience that you have to get us the result. Do you understand? So they have to know that this match is the most important thing in their lives as at today, because they're there representing this country, Nigeria, over 200 million people. All eyes are on them, and they are the ones to deliver. So they should put everything possible, and a win is very possible.
A win is very possible. Yes. There, we've been talking concerning that big match against Cote d'Ivoire. Nigeria facing them by 6 p.m. today over there in Cote d'Ivoire. Well, right now, let's talk about a player that actually came on. A lot of people were not actually expecting to do well, but he did well in that game. Al-Hassan Yusuf. To miss this match, he won't be playing because he actually got a knock in that game against Equatorial Guinea. Al-Hassan Yusuf to miss Cote d'Ivoire versus Nigerian clash. And right now, Nigerians are looking at, well, who should Pizarro play in the middle? Let's look at that. Who should Pizarro play in the middle now? I'll quickly, let's look at that. Who should Pizarro play in the middle? While we're looking at that, is it going to be Onyeka? Is it going to be Iwobi? Is it going to be Iheanacho? Whatever it is, let's look at that so that we can look at it with Vincent Christopher and also Oduko. Who should Pizarro play in the middle? That's what we're looking at. Al-Hassan Yusuf is a player that really did well against Equatorial Guinea. He fought hard, and now he will be playing against Cote d'Ivoire. Do you think, or how do you see our midfield now? Who do you expect to be put there?
Yeah, I want to believe with the caliber of players we have in the middle, we are not supposed to have issues. They understand, because like this Salisu, he just came to the team. He's a new player in the team, and he did what he did. Do you get? So
okay, look at this. Look at this. Who should Pizarro play in the middle? Onyeka, Onyedika, Iwobi. Onyeka, Aribo, Iwobi. Onyeka, Iwobi, Iheanacho. Stick to 4-3-3 or switch formation. This is for you now.
Me, I think I will go with Onyeka, Aribo, and Iwobi.
Onyeka, Aribo, Iwobi.
Yes.
Okay, is it going to, you should stick to the 4-3-3 that we used to, or switch formation?
No, the 4-3-3 I think is better.
But the Onyeka, Aribo, Iwobi should be in the middle. Defense line?
Defense line, the last one we use, Trust Econ, this other Ajayi, and we just maintain the last
squad.
Yeah, the last squad.
Okay, let's link up with Oduko over there in England. Oduko, you can see the screen there. Well, we have who should Pizarro put in the middle. Al-Hassani is injured. He won't be playing this game. And from the way it is, let's go back to it. Onyeka, Onyedika, Iwobi, Onyeka, Aribo, Iwobi. Onyeka, Iwobi, Iheanacho. According to Vincent here, it says he picks the middle one, Onyeka, Aribo, and Iwobi. Where do you stand?
It's very challenging. I believe, you understand, any player that Pizarro, you understand, pick, to step up and take that replacement of Al-Hassan, will do effective job. I've watched, you understand, Iwobi and Iheanacho be a little bit, you understand, close to them in England here. I will go with that. I will go with Onyeka, Iwobi, and Iheanacho. Iheanacho has a little bit of that final finish point.
Okay.
He has that, he's got that, slight opportunity to make conversions, you understand, of goals. And Iwobi has, you understand, the potential to drive the team. If you can see him, you understand, the way from Everton, now you understand in Fulham, he's doing a fantastic job, you understand, roving and rotating with his space and his energy. Will be able to inject that, you understand, towards the attack line to help Iheanacho, you understand, have a little bit, you understand, of opportunity, because every opportunity counts, as a professional player. And in this game, and Iheanacho is the kind of player, you understand, that you give him that little opportunity, he's going to convert it. And so it will be drives, you understand, from the defense line, to the attack, and he support the attack. If you see most of the assists, you know, coming, you understand, from Fulham. You see the drive that he moves, the switch on the left hand back. If you give him, you understand, that flexibility to rotate within the team, Iheanacho will have, you understand, a very good, you know, space to make conversions, you understand, of goals. So if we go with that, I believe it's gonna be effective. So, but all, you understand, depends on Pizarro, who is the key man, you understand, to make this team. But if it goes with that, I believe we'll be able to pull something out.
Okay, finally, let me take it on you straight forward. Oduko, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, scoreline.
2-1.
2-1. Eagles 2, right?
2-1 to Nigeria. It's gonna be a last tussle.
Okay.
But I believe our man, you understand, we will bring something, you understand, through quickly.
A big one there. Oduko says 2-1 for Vincent Christopher. What do you say?
I actually go with him
2-1
for Nigeria.
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
well, hopefully Nigerians can see.
Yeah, my man. They all link together.
Coming from the two guests, one in the studio, and also one of us via Zoom, joining us from Milton Keys, United Kingdom. Thank you so much, Oduko.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Good one there. Well, Vincent Christopher, you also said 2-1.
Yes, 2-1.
Let's wait and see. Maybe both of you are octopus.
Yeah.
Good one there. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
You're welcome, sir.
We have two men there. Well, Vincent Christopher and also Oduko join us on the show 360 Sports. We talk about Cote d'Ivoire versus Nigeria. They can't wait. They say 2-1. And we hope that Eagles will listen to this and go out there and do the point for us. Getting 3 points at stake for them to silence Guinea-Bissau by the time they meet. But for tonight, by 6 p.m., it's a big one there from Adeniyi Ajisafe. Thanks for watching.